guys, it's Kelsey again. So let's talk about these Thanksgiving leftovers. I have so many leftovers and it's all over the place. It's driving me crazy. So I am going to show you guys what I will do with it. Today I'm focusing on the turkey. I will be taking our leftover smoked turkey and I will be turning it into Jamaican Jerk shredded turkey, and then I will be taking that and adding it into tacos because let's face it, whatever you put in a taco shell just turns out even better. So, alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you how I start it and show you the ingredients. So here's some of the ingredients. Here are some of my ingredients. First I have, of course, the leftover turkey. It's got some ice on it. I did just recently freeze it, but I decided today I'm going to reuse it. It is part of the turkey breast, so it does have the bones in it. It has the ribs in it as well. I'm also going to use some of these frozen pineapple tidbits. I'm using this hot Jamaican Jerk seasoning. It's a paste. It's really hot and a little bit will definitely go a long way. I'm going to use some store brand apple cider. I'm using chicken stock, and I will also be using a couple of these beautiful So first things first, I have a large pot that I'm using, and I will be putting it on about medium to high heat. You just add your leftover turkey into this pot. Nothing's in it yet, just now that our turkey's added in, I will be taking 1 full cup of the apple cider. And I'll be pouring it down here on the bottom. I just pour a little bit on that. I'm going to take another full cup of the chicken stock. And I pour it on that. Don't worry, it does not look like a lot right now, but we're going to work on that. Also, I measured out half a cup of the pineapple pieces. And I cut up 1 clementine. So I'm throwing that in here. Alright, there we go. 1 full cup of that. And now the part that's going to make it super spicy. I got a heaping tablespoon of this. It is the hot jerk seasoning. This stuff is so spicy and hot. And that little thing right there is going to make this entire thing spicy. I'm telling you guys, it is no joke. So I just added all the ingredients. Now decided that I will be adding the rest of the apple cider in. This is another full cup of apple cider. So there we go. And now I will take about 6 cups of water and add it to this pot. So now I've added the 6 cups of water. What I'm going to do is stir it up a little bit. I'm going to put a lid on it, and now I will turn the heat all the way up to high. I'm going to let this come to a boil, and again the lid will be on it. Once it comes to the boil, I'm going to turn it back down to about a medium heat and let it cook for 30 minutes. And while this is cooking, ready. I have my crock pot set on high temperature right now. Once I get my turkey to a boil, I will be adding it to this crock pot. This is my fair warning. Please do not shove your face near the turkey and try to waft it and smell it up. That jerk seasoning might make you pass out. That's how spicy it is. You can always use less than what I used. I just used a heaping spoonful of it, which is fine. We like it spicy in our house, and but it will catch you if you come too close to it and smell it. I swear the fumes might make you pass out. So just be careful, and I'll come right back and I'll show you what I do once it's boiling. Okay, I am back and we are officially at a boil. So what I'm going to do right now is turn it down to medium heat. It's going to continue to boil. I'm going to try to flip this bad boy over, and I will let it simmer here in this pot for 30 to 45 minutes. After that, I will be transferring it into the crock pot. And I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. It's been about 20 minutes. It's just been slowly simmering in this magical pot of deliciousness. Now let me show you what's happening. It is starting to separate from the bone. It's falling apart. And when I said earlier 20 to 30 minutes, or 30 to 40 minutes, excuse me, that'll just depend on how long it takes for your turkey to actually start falling apart. Right now that's what it's doing, so I'm just playing with it. Basically what I'm trying to get at is the bones separated from the meat completely. Then I can remove the bones. And that's when I will add everything else into the crock pot. So I'll be back once the bone is removed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It is 40 minutes later. And basically, it just is falling off the bone. It will do it on its own. You don't have to really shred it yourself. But here's the bones. It's completely falling apart. Now what I'm going to do is make sure I pick as much bones as I can find, like this big one over here, out, and I'm going to transfer all the meat and this delicious liquid into the crock pot. So all of my meat and the juices and everything has been transferred into my crock pot. And basically I couldn't get all of the bones. There's still a little bit of bones in here, which is fine. You can see it definitely shredded itself a pretty good amount. I still have some big chunks in here. My crock pot is on high. And I will cover it, and I will basically let it cook on high for about, what time is it right now? I'll let it cook on high for about 4 hours. After that, it will completely have shredded itself, and then I will show you how to prep for the taco. Alright guys, so the meat is done cooking, so now I have in the original pot that we were boiling in, I just put 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in here, and I put it on medium to high heat. I'm going to let that heat up, and I'm going to go show you guys what my turkey looks like so far. Now here is what the turkey will look like after it cooked down for about 3 hours. You can see it completely shredded itself. It has the chunks of pineapples, chunks of skin. You don't have to eat that, so now what I'm going to do is take a pretty good amount and put it in that hot pan that I have ready, and this will be how I kind of just brown it up a little bit right before I add it to tacos. Okay, so it's really hot in here now. I'm just going to add a little bit. I'll show you what you guys can do. You can put all the turkey in here. I'm just going to make enough so I can show you guys how to make one taco real quick. So here we go. It's super hot, and basically we're just going to brown it real quick. This will take about a minute or two, not too long. You don't want to burn it, but you can let it set for a little bit, and it will get a little bit brown and crispy. So give this a minute or two. Like I said, it's basically just on medium heat, and once you start seeing a little browning, then it'll be ready for our taco. Alright, here we are. It's brown, crispy. I definitely got some of the pineapple chunks with it. So now I'm just going to add it to my taco. And basically I eat my tacos on some sort of mixed greens, usually kale. And then right now I just have like a spinach mix. Put it right here, put some salsa and cheese on it. But basically, here is your taco, and here's the meat that took us forever to make, but I promise you it is super delicious, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.